On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. Running toward the tape. The 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Cal Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on third. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the running back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He'll try it again. Shakes off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away from the heat. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 7 over UConn. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down, got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him, he's got a rhythm going, he's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires it incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. He'll try the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
At the 46-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Give to the running back. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Connection to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And here's the return. And the returner is stopped. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing.
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's inside the 40. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. At the 45 on his way. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. The give on the inside. Runs through a tackle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. On the option. The pitch. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Buffalo has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 17 over UConn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Now they'll run the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Using his legs, it's Blair. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Bruins are on the move. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes a man miss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got a chance. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Discards a man.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense, so they have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a move! And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. From the gun, running back gets the give. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The Golden Bears want to move quickly. They go right back to him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for a block. It's Parker. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Getting some heat. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Pressure coming. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on second down. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 35 with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 31, Cal 6.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Steps away to find some room. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, he'll let it fly. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
UCLA 34, Cal 6.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. And he muffs it, a loose football. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He's got his man. Makes the grab. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
For the offense.
He's going to pass. Got his man on the outside. Got room at the 35. And he's running in the open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
The Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Bruins! And the route is on.
UCLA.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Nebraska was able to come away with the win as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. The ball's free. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, UCLA! And the stomping has commenced. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
48, Cal 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Flips it out to the back. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Slips through the line, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it to the right side. Powers through the defender.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it takes you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bruins! And the beatdown has ensued.
UCLA.
That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short. You can
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that pass is intercepted.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UCLA! And the pummeling has started. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bruins will have it first and 10. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Second down coming up.
Hands it off. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
UCLA 69, Cal 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. To the air on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Gets open down the middle. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they really featured this guy today.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game. And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The give to the lone running back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Blair. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Bulls his way forward. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They feed him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
3rd down.
Looking to pass. It's Freeman. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.